Heyo, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a battle of the boxes between StitchFix and Wantable. It's been a while since I've unboxed one of these and I decided now would be a good time because I am living in a new climate up here in Washington and I'm trying to revamp my style, and these two boxes are some of my favorites. So I figured I would order them, see what we came up with, and then decide which box we think won. I will say there is a little bit of a difference here. StitchFix is just a normal StitchFix, but my Wantable is actually my coastal chic edit. It does have a free gift, and I don't know, we'll see how coastal they decided to get, but either way, let's go ahead and dive into these boxes. Let's start with StitchFix. If you're unfamiliar with either of these boxes, I will link up my past few unboxings. I've done quite a few unboxings of both of them. These are styling subscription services. You can either get them on a monthly cadence, a bi-monthly cadence, multiple times a week, just as you need, or you can just order one-off boxes. They do have a profile that you'll fill out. StitchFix has an app where you can also play this fun swipe game. I'll put a little thing up here on the screen. I play it every day. I think it's so much fun, and it helps them understand your style even better. Wantable, however, does not have an app, but they have a website where you can go through what they call their stream, and you can select pieces that you really want in your boxes, things you're not into, etc., etc. They are both $20 to have your box sent to you, and if you buy anything, you do get that refunded. Free shipping both ways. You have a number of days to try them out, but each one of these you can extend that due date if you need a little bit more time. You can reach out to your stylist and ask for specific things in your boxes. I think that's the gist. Let's dive in here. StitchFix does also send you a preview. I think both do that now, but I don't remember if I got the Wantable one or not. But StitchFix sends you a preview. You can pick which items you want to see in your box, which items you don't want to see in your box, and you can leave them if you're like, meh, whatever. I remember doing that. I did one iteration of that, but I don't remember what else is in here. So inside we do have our return label, and we have our return mailer to send back anything you don't like or don't want. And then you have a note that says, thank you for letting us style you. It comes with a note from your stylist as well as an itemized list of everything in here. They do also send outfit cards, and now they are online, so you can scan this and they'll show you different ways that they would recommend styling these pieces. I like that feature too, because anything you've purchased previously from them, they will include in your styling. So for example, I have a fun pair of sandals that I've worn for so long from them, and those get styled with fun dresses, etc. So let's see what they sent me this time. We'll go through prices at the end of the box. Ooh, okay. This is kind of fun. This is from Design History, and it is a blue button-up shirt, but it has this fun texture to it. It is on the see-through side, but this is cute. Really like this color. Ooh, this is Market & Spruce. This is one of their in-house brands. Cute. So this is looks like a midi dress, and it's a dark green color with some ruching. Does have adjustable straps and is a decent weight, not super heavy, but seems breathable enough. And there are pockets for those of you who care about pockets. Cute. Oh, this is soft. Looks like kind of a button-up sweater and then a pair of shorts. I think these are PJ lounge shorts. But they're so soft and cozy. Love this gray color. I honestly would probably wear this out of the house, and if I'm being real, I'd probably end up wearing these out of the house too, but nice and cozy. A coupon to Staples. Oh, they're making returns even easier. Fascinating. Okay. Next is this shirt, dress. This is from 9 Britain. Okay, this could be kind of cute. Got some puff sleeves here. It has ruching around the waist in the back, and then the front is kind of this like drop boob style is what I call it. I'm pretty sure that's not the term. Yeah, this looks cute, little mini dress. And lastly, I think these are a pair of jeans. These are from Indigo 6, and they just look like a pair of wide leg jeans. Let's go ahead and try these on. Okay, I moved the camera so we can see things a little bit better here. This is that first top and the jeans. I feel like the top, you can tell, is like a little bit on the see-through side. I am just wearing a tan bra. I don't think I like this shirt. I feel like it's just a little too corporate and structured for me. Maybe it just needs to be steamed, but I don't know. There's something about it that I don't love. I feel like I either want this to be oversized or more fitted. I don't know. Here what the jeans look like. I honestly feel like they're just not very flattering. It's kind of hard to tell because they're black, but like here they just kind of like fold over in a weird way. I think they're just a little too big. They fit well around the waist. I feel like because I have pretty wide thighs and hips, they just don't really look good on me because I feel like they just make me look like a Lego figure, you know? Which is never really the look that we're going for. So I think both of these are probably gonna be a no. Let's try on the next thing. Okay, here is that dress. I feel like it just isn't fitting me quite right. I like the length of it and it is very comfortable. I appreciate this like ruching along the back because I feel like it really like draws the waist in and makes this a true A-line. But I feel like the sleeves are just too tight. I don't know how well you'll be able to tell, but this is just too tight of a band. I have decently strong arms. They're just really not comfortable. Unfortunately, my arms are kind of filling them out, so I think it just looks too small, which is kind of sad because I like it a lot otherwise. I feel like the skirt is very flattering. I feel like this is very flattering and the V-neck is a good level, but the sleeves are just kind of killing it for me. So this one is going to be a no. Okay, here's that green dress. This is really cute. I am a big fan of this. I like the length. It's definitely more on the maxi side, which I think is really nice. The material is so soft and breathable, and I really like how it flows. This part is not as tight as I thought. I am just wearing a regular bra and just tucked the straps in, so there's a little bit of extra bulk here that is not coming from the dress. But it's really cozy. These straps, I'm not too sure about. I actually wonder if maybe it would feel better strapless. I mean, I could probably wear it strapless if I felt so inclined. I think this is really cute. It's not the most flattering thing for my arms, but you know, I honestly don't mind that. I really like how it feels. I love this color and I really like the material. It definitely could use a steam, but I like it. This is cute. I'm not like completely in love with it, but I do feel like this is a good basic. So I think it'll kind of depend on the price for me of whether or not this is gonna be the right pick. It's a maybe. All right, so let's chat through some pricing for these things. So first, this PJ set is $55. Not amazing, but not the worst. I don't think I would pay that normally for it, but it's fine. Then we have this light blue button-down shirt. This is $19.97, so very good price. They did send me a medium, so I feel like if I went to a large, I actually might like how this fits me a little bit better. So that's definitely a contender. The jeans from Indigo 6 are size 8. They are $49, which is not bad. I don't mind them. I'd probably try some other things from that brand because I like the material and I like how they fit my waist. I think that shape just didn't flatter me how I would want it to. The black dress from 9 Britain is $27.97. I think that's a really good price for it. I wish that the sleeves fit me how they're supposed to. It is a medium, so again, I think if I sized up, I'd probably be fine in it, but I don't know realistically how much wear I would get out of it. It is on the fancier side. I don't know. I'm iffy about that one. Last but certainly not least, we have the Market and Spruce Alana Poplin dress in olive, and this is $27.97. I think that's a really good price for that. I feel like that's probably gonna be what I keep just because I loved how it felt. And I liked how it fit too. I think this is something that I'm gonna get a lot of wear out of, so I think that's probably what I'm gonna end up picking. Let me know what you think. Let's move on to Wantable. Okay, so for Wantable, you actually get 7 pieces instead of 5, which is one of the main differences, and they do have themed edits. So, like I mentioned, this is the coastal chic, so it's a lot more focused on beachy, kind of coastal cowboy-esque styles. They do also send you accessories if you want, so you can get hats, bags, jewelry. I think I did actually request a hat because I've been golfing a lot and paddleboarding, and I like getting to have a hat. I really don't have any cute ones. So I requested one of those. You do get a return mailer to send back anything you don't like or don't want. And you should get a note from a stylist. It was on the very bottom. I think I might have opened the box upside down, but this is the note from our stylist, and then it does have a breakdown of everything in the box. It looks like you actually get 9 items in this box, so you get a decent amount. I thought there was a free item in this one, but maybe not. I don't know. Let's go ahead and see what we got. Here's the hat. This is cute. It's kind of a like washed out camo, and it says dog mom in gold. Y'all know I am a dog mom. I'll put up a picture of Kona if you haven't seen her before. My German Shepherd baby. Could be a cute hat. Since I have a clip in, I'm not gonna put that on my hair, but depending on the price, this could be a contender because this is really cute. Then it looks like we have a bag. This is kind of a like chocolatey chestnut bag. It has a zipper and it has a strap, so you can make it a crossbody, or you can make it a wristlet. That's a nice little option. And then it has 3 pockets. You have 2 big pockets and then this center zipper one. Oh, and then some card slots on the inside. So that's a decent bag. It is also PETA approved and vegan. So that's amazing. Love that. I don't know if I really need any more bags, but we'll see if I end up loving it. Okay, first thing up here is so soft. This is from 78 and Sunny, which is one of their house brands. And it is this beautiful blue colored t-shirt. So stretchy, my goodness. Super pretty. I love that color. Okay, we have another 78 and Sunny item, and it is a sweater. Oh, this is so cozy and cute. It's a navy color. It has kind of like a ribbed collar, and then it somewhat cinches down at the bottom and the sleeves, but it's a nice loose flowy sweater. Very cute. Great transition piece. We have another sweater. This is from Molly Bracken. Okay, I think I might have requested this. It is kind of this like sleeveless sweater vest. I think this could be so cute. I've been wanting to try one of these, so I'm interested to see how that looks on me. Another 78 and Sunny t-shirt. This one has like ruched sleeves, kind of like a sleeveless vest again. Kind of been loving that style, so interested to see how this turns out. Super nice and lightweight. Great quality. Something from Z Supply. This is like a nice button-up kind of linen-esque shirt. Very coastal. This is very coastal, but very me coastal, which I appreciate. This is a tiered black midi skirt. I'm so excited about this. I've been on the hunt for a white one, and I really wanted to find a thrifted one so you get the like perfect worn in look, but I guess so does everybody else on the planet, so have yet to find one that I like. Ordered a few off of Amazon and Walmart and just didn't really like any of them, so I figured I should try one from Wantable, and they did not have a white one, so I requested the black one. And then lastly, we have a pair of denim shorts. These are from Liverpool, Los Angeles. I don't know if these are gonna end up fitting me. Y'all know. Shorts are weird. Whoever invented women's denim, boo, your sizing ideas are dumb. Anyways, these look okay. I'm usually not a big fan of ones that have a million buttons just because it's such a pain, and I feel like it adds a bunch of bulk to my lower stomach area, which I already have more bulk than I would like. Usually prefer a zipper, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm super excited about this, so let's go ahead and try these things on. Okay, so here is the first look. These jean shorts I think are probably just one size smaller than I would like. They do fit me fine, and they are really stretchy, but I feel like they're just really tight around my thighs, and I kind of wish they were a little bit longer, but I actually don't dislike them as much as I thought. The buttons are definitely not my vibe, but maybe if they had a zipper and I went a size up, I would like them. I do like the wash, I do like the distressed hem, and I do really like how stretchy they are. So, contender. This shirt I really like. It's super soft, and I do love this like shape to it. I think it's very fun. I actually think it's pretty flattering for my arms, which I kind of thought would be hit or miss, but I really like it. Very lightweight, a nice basic that's kind of elevated because it has a fun detail. So I'm into it. I might consider it depending on the price. Okay, last thing I'm gonna pair with these shorts is this top. This is very cute. This is like the perfect linen button up. I don't think it's actually linen. It is actually 55% linen, 45% rayon. So it is a blend, but I really, really like it. I have a similar one that's more of like a dress shirt material versus the cozy linen, and I actually really like this material. So I just kind of need to debate if I need to have two, because the other one does kind of do the same thing, but this one is definitely nicer. Wearing it unbuttoned with a tank top. We'll see what the price is and if I need to have another one. Okay, so here is the next look. First we'll start with this top. I don't think I like how this fits me. Kind of weird shape-wise, and I don't love that I would have to wear something underneath. I'd be fine just showing a bra underneath, but I feel like I don't really like that style with this material. Even if I like kind of tucked it into a skirt or jeans, I still feel like just this top doesn't flatter me super well, so I think this one's gonna be a no. This skirt, I kind of love this. It is double lined, so it's definitely not see-through, which I appreciate and makes me really, really want it in the white. But I'm not sure how I feel about the material itself. I feel like it's just kind of thick and not super breathable. I like the shape of it. I like how it moves and flows. But yeah, I'm iffy. I think it'll depend on the price. Let's try on that last shirt. Wow, this is soft. I feel like it looks kind of weird. Even somewhat tucked in to get like a little bit more shape back. I feel like this is just like boxy here. And I feel like the neckline is just a little too high or too low. I feel like it needs to either be like mock neck and commit to it, or more like a boat neck to have this boxy look. So I actually feel like it's not very flattering, which like it's a t-shirt. It doesn't need to be the most flattering, but like I want to feel good in it, you know? And I have t-shirts that I feel really good in. This isn't really one of them. So I think this is gonna be a no, even though it's really soft. I just don't see myself getting a lot of wear out of it. This bag, the more that I'm looking at it, the more that I'm realizing I don't think I like this color. It's really pretty and I totally could see myself gravitating towards it, but I think in everyday life, I don't think I would end up using this. Recently, I've been using this bag that I got in my FabFitFun box, and I feel like this is the brown that I prefer. I think this one's probably gonna be a no. And then if we let the hair down and pop on the hat, that's kind of cute, kind of like trucker style. I'm kind of into that. Let's go through prices of this stuff. So first we have the dog mom hat. That is $36, which is fine. Yeah, I don't know if this is a $36 hat to me. I do like it. I don't know if I like it for 36 bucks. Then we have this. This is not even listed on here, so I'm kind of confused about where this came from. Then we have this white sweater. This is the sleeveless crochet sweater in off-white. This is $57. I feel like I just didn't like it as much as I was hoping to. It looks cute, but I feel like it just didn't flatter my body, and I don't love that you can totally see through it. So that one's gonna be a no. The jean shorts, again, if I sized up and got some that didn't have the buttons, I think I would like these. These are $79, which is a little bit more expensive than I would normally want to spend. But for jean shorts, I feel like that's where I would invest a little bit more, because they just have to fit right, or I just will never wear them. So I'll look into this brand a little bit more because I'd never tried them before. Next up, we have the perfect linen top. This is $79. I think it's gonna be a no, just because I have one that's so similar. I do really, really like it, and I totally agree the name, the perfect linen top, is very accurate. But since I have one that's so similar, I just can't rationalize spending $80 to have a better version of what I already have. You know what I mean? But if I didn't already have that one, I would be buying this because it's so good. Okay, this is the Seas Shoreline Hossie Brookville in Heathered Navy. This is also $80. I just can't rationalize spending 80 bucks on this. I think it's very cute. I could see myself getting an okay amount of wear out of it, but I feel like I would find myself wearing this around the house, and that's not really worth $80 to me. So I like it, but not for the price. Next up, we have this t-shirt. This is the Bloom Ruched Shoulder Tee in Faded Black, also from Seas. This is $59. I feel like that's a little steep, but I do like it. So I actually will consider that. For a good basic tee that has this fun detail, I think this is something I'd get a ton of wear out of. 60 bucks again is just a little bit on the steep end. I don't know, I'm iffy about this one. I'm really iffy about it. Okay, then we have this blue shirt. This is the Newport crop tee in wave, also 78 and sunny. This is $49. I feel like that's fine. It's more expensive than I would spend, but this material is really, really, really nice. I'm not gonna get it. I don't think it's flattering on me, but it's not horrible. The wristlet is on here. That is $38. I just don't think I need it. And then the skirt, the tiered maxi skirt in black, is 48 bucks and it is on sale. That is actually probably what I'm going to end up keeping because I think I'm gonna get the most wear out of it. I'm really iffy of whether or not I want to get this black shirt too. I don't know. Let me know what you think down below. Wantable did a really good job of nailing the coastal chic style, which I do like, but I feel like these pieces were just so close and yet not exactly what I wanted. So overall, I think Stitch Fix won. I feel like I liked the pieces more and the pricing really won me over, but I do really like that Wantable gives you more options and they have those fun themed edits. So I don't know, I love both. I keep both because I really do like them just for different reasons. Let me know what you think down below. Let me know what you think I should be keeping. I think I'm most likely going to keep the black skirt, the green dress, and potentially the blue top from Stitch Fix, but in a size up. I'm interested to hear what your thoughts are, and if you are interested in trying either of these boxes, I do have a code or link or both for them, and I will put them down below so you can get some money off. I believe it waives your styling fee, but you still get that $20 credit, so you get 20 bucks of free clothes, so definitely check that out. I did pay for these with my own money, so this is a very honest review. I really appreciate you coming and hanging out with me, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and choose to stick around and subscribe. If you do, I will see you in the next one, and in the meantime, I hope you have a killer day. Bye!